Albert Einstein, the man who redefined science. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879 in Ulm, Germany. His family moved to Munich, where his father ran an electrical business. As a child, Einstein was deeply curious but struggled with formal education, often questioning his teachers and preferring self-study. At 16, he applied to the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, at Zurich, but failed the entrance exam. However, after additional preparation, he was admitted a year later and graduated in 1900 with a degree in physics. Struggling to find a teaching job, he worked at the Swiss Patent Office, where he analyzed technical inventions. In 1905, often called his Annus Mirabilis miracle year, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers including the theory of special relativity, which introduced the famous equation E equals mc squared. This equation demonstrated that mass and energy are interchangeable, a concept that later played a crucial role in nuclear energy development. Einstein's work challenged Newtonian physics, leading to the development of modern physics. In 1915, he introduced the general theory of relativity, explaining how gravity works through the curvature of space-time. His predictions were confirmed in 1919 when British astronomers observed the bending of starlight around the sun during a solar eclipse. This discovery made him a global scientific celebrity. Despite his success, Einstein's personal life was complex. He was married twice, first to Mileva Merrick, with whom he had 3 children, and later to Elsa Einstein, his cousin. His relentless focus on science sometimes strained his personal relationships. In the 1930s, as Adolf Hitler rose to power, Einstein, a Jewish scientist, left Germany and moved to the United States. He became a professor at Princeton University, where he continued his research. Concerned about Nazi Germany developing nuclear weapons, he co-wrote a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, urging the U.S. to start nuclear research. This led to the Manhattan Project, though Einstein himself did not directly work on the bomb. After World War II, Einstein became a strong advocate for peace, warning about the dangers of nuclear weapons. He also supported civil rights movements, speaking out against racism in the U.S. and supporting Zionist causes. In his later years, Einstein attempted to unify physics with a theory of everything, but the problem remains unsolved to this day. Despite this, his contributions laid the foundation for modern cosmology, quantum mechanics, and space exploration. Einstein passed away on April 18, 1955 at the age of 76. His brain was preserved for scientific study, revealing an unusually complex structure that might explain his extraordinary intelligence. His legacy. His work influences modern physics, space exploration and technology, like GPS and nuclear energy. His theories are crucial in understanding black holes, time dilation, and the expanding universe. He remains a symbol of curiosity, intellect, and scientific revolution. One of his most famous quotes: "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." Einstein was not just a scientist, he was a philosopher, humanitarian, and visionary who changed the way we see the universe forever. Sure. Here are more interesting facts and information about Albert Einstein in English. -1. Einstein's childhood and early life. Einstein was a late talker. He didn't speak fluently until he was around 5 years old, which worried his parents. He disliked the strict discipline of school and often argued with teachers, preferring to learn on his own. His first scientific inspiration came when his father gave him a compass. He was fascinated by how the needle moved mysteriously, which sparked his curiosity about invisible forces. -2. The theory of relativity and revolutionary ideas. In 1905, Einstein published his special theory of relativity, introducing the famous equation E equals mc squared, which showed that mass and energy are interchangeable. In 1915, he developed the general theory of relativity, which explained how gravity works through the curvature of space-time. His theory was confirmed in 1919 during a solar eclipse when astronomers observed that light from distant stars bent around the sun, just as Einstein predicted. This made him a global celebrity. -3. Nobel Prize and scientific contributions. Surprisingly, Einstein did not win the Nobel Prize in Physics for relativity. Instead, he received it in 1921 for his work on the photoelectric effect, which became the foundation of quantum mechanics. His discoveries helped shape modern physics, including the development of lasers, semiconductors, and GPS technology. Minus 4. Einstein and World War II. In 1933, when Hitler came to power, Einstein, who was Jewish, left Germany and moved to the United States. In 1939, he signed a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt warning that Nazi Germany might develop nuclear weapons. This led to the Manhattan Project, which built the atomic bomb. However, Einstein was a pacifist and later regretted his involvement in nuclear research, becoming an advocate for world peace and disarmament. Minus 5. Einstein's personal life. He was married twice, first to Mileva Merrick, a physicist, with whom he had 3 children, and later to his cousin Elsa Einstein. Einstein played the violin and loved music, especially the works of Mozart and Bach. He often said, "If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician." He was known for his humble and absent-minded personality. He often forgot things, dressed casually, and disliked wearing socks. Minus 6. Einstein's legacy and death. Einstein spent his later years trying to develop a theory of everything that would unify all the forces of physics, but he was never able to complete it. He passed away on April 18, 1955 at the age of 76. His brain was studied by scientists, revealing that it had unusual structures that may have contributed to his extraordinary intelligence. Today, Einstein's theories are still shaping space exploration, black hole research, and advancements in quantum physics. 7. Einstein's most famous quotes. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Minus. Einstein was more than just a scientist, he was a philosopher, humanitarian, and visionary who changed the world forever. His ideas continue to influence science and inspire new generations.